Hey guys, Squiggles here. Thanks for checking out another cast. Today's cast is going to be between Nerchio and Tarson, a ZvT on Typhon Peaks. This is a pretty decently sized map. There are the two Zelnaga watchtowers here in the middle, of course, and you can see that our players spawning in cross positions are going to have the longest rush distances possible. Now there is this little shrubbery here in the main bases, so you got to be careful of drops and stuff like that, or proxy pylons if there was a Protoss player in this match, which there is not. You go down this ramp right here, bam, you hit your natural, and the natural is kind of wide open. There's like an attack path back here, and then a main attack path over here. There's also destructible rocks here, and access to your third, which is guarded by destructible rocks. So it's kind of a weird place, but at least your natural is close. And if you park an army here, then you should be just fine and dandy. And once you park your army here, I mean, you might as well take your third as well. Just make sure you have somebody on the rocks so that you know what your opponent's doing as far as killing them or dropping or whatever. Okay, so before this game starts picking up, I want to say that tomorrow is Subscriber Saturday, and I am going to be doing my playing with subscribers thingy, which is going to be awesome, and it is going to take place on my live stream, which is Twitch TV/Squiggles Starcraft. And that is going to take place immediately following the FXO King of the Hill, which I'm going to be casting as well tomorrow, which is going to start at 6 CET, which I believe is like 9 a.m. I really hope I'm right on that. I'm going to double check again, because if I'm casting it and I show up late, then that's just not a good way to go. So yes, but I'm going to be doing the Playing with Fans immediately after the FXO King of the Hill that I'm going to be casting. So you can check that out as well at Twitch TV/FX Open Esports, I believe. Yes, indeed. And I'll have links to both of those in the comments, or in the text section of this at the bottom. Yeah, so you can check it out there. Do I have any other announcements? I don't think I do, which is good news, because that means that I can go ahead and get back to this game. Oh, I did have one more announcement now that I said I don't. We can see that I'll talk about that in a sec. So my other announcement is I am going to be laddering a bit, just because I want to get a little bit better at the game. I cast it a ton, but I don't actually play it all that often, and I want to be decent at it at least. I was Diamond last season, and I played my placement match, and I won, and I got placed in the Plat, so I don't know how that works. But my 1v1 is Plat. I'm Diamond in everything else. But I'm going to be focusing on 1v1s, and I'm going to be streaming those, so you can check those out at my live stream as well. And I'm just going to periodically be streaming. I'll try to leave notices up on my YouTube channel when I stream, and I might actually even get Twitter. I haven't decided yet, but if I get Twitter, then I'll be tweeting whenever I live stream and such. Okay, actually in the comments, let me know if I should get Twitter or not. That's your job today. Let me know if I should get Twitter. Okay. Now that we have basic build orders all the way done for these players, let's talk about them for a sec. Looks like we are going to have a Hellion Harass expand coming out for Tarson. He does have this reactor that was built by the barracks. He's going to be getting his Hellions 2x2s as well, and re-walling off with this command center. Kind of a cute play. I do like that quite a bit. We have Metabolic Boost going down for Nerchio, and he has his expansion already done. One gas geyser with nobody in it right now, because he did get his 100 for his speed, so he's going to be taking them out and just focusing on minerals for a little bit. The one spine crawler going down, always good to get that one spine crawler. He does have 2 queens as well. No creep tumors or anything going down quite yet, but just going to be focusing on droning, spreading those overlords and all that good stuff as well. That's not an overlord, he just wishes he was. And now we have these Hellions going to be getting a little bit of map control, doing a little bit of harass. You can see that Nerchio did control both Zelnagas, one not being cleared out, so now both of them control a Zelnaga, and they can just sit there and wave at each other. So here comes these Hellions. We're going to be seeing if they can do some damage. Roach Horn going down, nice placement, except it wasn't able to completely wall off, so not all that great, I guess. But these Hellions able to do nice amounts of damage. It looks like he will lose one of them, but if we go ahead and check the workers killed, we can see that Tarson has killed 6 workers already, so nice job there by him, as he's able to harass pretty effectively, taking a slight supply lead, at least for a little bit, till Nerchio macros. And here comes more Hellions. You can see he has 3 Hellions now, just continuing to stream Hellions down, killing off a few more drones. Nicely done there. And now this queen, oh, the queen goes up with creep. She's going to be so slow. And even on creep, apparently these Hellions are a little bit faster. And oh no, actually this is really good for the Hellions, because they're able to not get surrounded this way. Although, right as I say that, they can get out of the surrounded But what I meant was they can't get surrounded like all these lings just whoop surround that way, but they were able to hide behind this. That's what I meant. Whatever, guys. Ugh. You know what I mean. Okay, so now the counterattack coming in from Nerchio. More of a poke really than a counterattack, but it looks like Tarson not going to lift this orbital is going to be absolutely fine. He has Hellions, he has Marines here, and these lings not going to do anything. Going to lose 1, 2 lings, and going to go ahead and back up. And now Tarson going to be moving out as well. So these guys not content to sit in their bases at all. They really want to get some stuff done. And these Zergus, it looks like 2 of them going to live to tell the tale. Oh no, and Smokey Bear would be so disappointed. Only you can prevent forest fires, Hellions. But they did set that tree on fire, so whoopsie doopsie, gotta be a little bit careful there. You know what? I think Hellions should come with an mandatory fire extinguisher, especially when they have blue flame. Because, I mean, if you set stuff on fire, you gotta be able to put it out too if it's something you didn't actually set on fire. It's terrible. But blue flame is done, continuing to get these Hellions. Looks like he does have a bunker going down as well as his natural starts to land, and landing some mules as well, transferring a few SCVs. Good stuff. And look at this. Looks like medevac is done. Couple of lings going to run in here and just be like, oh look, well, I know his expansion's done now. May actually get 1 SCV. Yes, 1 SCV does go down. And now he's just going to be going around and harassing a little bit, being annoying. And these SCVs are like, okay, that's it. I'm just going to, you know, attack you. And, oh, 2 more Hellions out. That's going to spell doom, even though he didn't actually need the Hellions. And now we have Marines and Hellions running in, but we do have Roaches out. This Spine Crawler, great positioning. Another green as well. More Roaches coming down here. And these blue flames are not nearly as good when you're fighting against Roaches as against the lings or drones. And it looks like Tarson was thinking about leaving, but no, he's going to go for a blue flame Hellion drop, using these Marines to kill off these rocks at the 3rd, and spotting the 3rd as well. So nicely done by him. These Roaches going to be staying here just to make sure that no kind of run-by happens. And I think Nerchio knows this is coming, I think, but he's not really reacting. There we go. Okay, now we have these Roaches coming in, but these Hellions are already out, and the drones are lining up. Oh, lots of damage being done to those drones. Loses 1 Hellion and able to get away. So, gotta be careful, gotta be careful. Apparently, Nerchio is feeling a little bit of lag. That is unfortunate, to say the least. Meanwhile, these Marines continue to work on these rocks. These rocks almost done. Marines taking a short break to call their union reps about working conditions. They continue to work. Nicely done there. Okay, and now these medevacs just gonna sit out here, this medevac, and just wait, I guess, until his Marines poke down here, start putting pressure on this hatchery, and then he's going to drop again, and he's got to be careful not to lose it too clean. But here comes the blue Hellions, and they're doing lots more damage to these workers, but it looks like they're actually not being microed very well, so they're going to go ahead and run into the front rows and queens. Down everything goes. But meanwhile, over here we have Marines going to be taking on some Roaches, and it looks like they could actually take those Roaches on. All the Roaches down, and now going to continue to put pressure on this hatchery. No, going to go for drones instead. Nice decision there, and doing lots of damage to these drones actually. And a Viking comes out just to say hi to everybody. Not going to be too much into this battle. All these Marines are going to go ahead and die, and do as much damage as possible. This hatchery does survive, but with all of the blue flame Hellion drops and everything else, we can see 31 drones have been killed by Tarson, only losing 2 SCVs. So great harass coming out by Tarson right now, and oh, here comes the counterattack. As it walks its way across the map, I want to make sure we look at the supplies right now. We can see that Tarson is actually ahead in workers, 47 over 43, but Nerchio has a slightly bigger army, and he has tons of Roaches, which Hellions are not that good against. Now, there are some Marauders out. Stim is done. Slow isn't done, but it's about halfway done right now. +1 almost done as well. And now these Roaches are going to be coming in here, trying to kill some of these SCVs, revenging their fallen drone comrades, but these Marines and Marauders are going to get up close and personal, all up close and personal to these Roaches business. Nice little stutter step here to pick off as many of these Roaches as possible. And this last Roach just barely makes it back. So Tarson able to hold that off quite nice. Nerchio still has a little bit of supplies, but only about 5. So these guys incredibly close right now, although Nerchio does have that 3rd base compared to the 2 bases of Tarson. Now Tarson with +1 weapons is done getting +1 armor right now. Continuing to get Hellions, getting Marauders, getting Marines, and looks like he is going to be throwing down his expansion as well. Nice job putting it up here so it cannot be really easily harassed. And now it looks like this Viking going to be flying out this way. We have a double medevac drop coming out this way for Tarson. He is all about the harass, man. And here we go. Here comes this medevac. What is he going to do? Maybe kill some overlords? No, there's a queen right there. I don't know. Looks like he's going to, oh, okay, he's going to land. And he's going to be putting some pressure on some of these dronies. And here comes the Queen, so it's going to be Viking on Queen. Meanwhile, dropping one over here. Nice reaction by Nerchio, able to surround with Zerglings. And he is going to have to pick up and leave. Queen putting some additional pressure on these medevacs. Tarson not microing those really all that well. Ooh, but Blue Flame Millions coming in to help this Viking. It looks like Viking's going to go ahead and lift off. The Blue Flame Million is going to be taken out. But it looks like Tarson's going to be just relocating up here, dropping over here as well. And going to be running in here. Canning in the Queen, which is going to be stimming. Nice job with the Queen again by Nerchio. But it looks like the Marine Marauders managed to now Roach is coming up as well to snipe the Queen off and go ahead and pick up and run away. Nice job there. This Viking is just going to be chilling as well. No Queen in sight there. And Tarson doing a good job of just keeping Nerchio's macro down by killing off Queens, as silly as that sounds. And this Queen was off creep for quite a while, and now going to come back on creep. Man, she really wanted to do some damage there. Now looks like a couple of different lines are leading the charge as we have Tarson coming out here with his main army sticking running here and trying to keep jamming these roaches getting away as fast as possible. Meanwhile, it looks like Tarson going to be coming in at the main as well, dropping more Marauders, a couple of Marines, and it looks like Nerchio not seeing that at all, as there's a Doom army coming in here by Doom, I mean, compared to what Nerchio had. You can see 136 supply versus 100 of Nerchio, and oh man, just so much damage being done. Trying to get us surrounded with these Marines and Marauders and just doing micros very, very well right now. Meanwhile, it looks like Tech being sniped in the back for Tarson, doing a great job of just doing damage. Nerchio in a lot of trouble here, and it looks like even another drop coming in here by Tarson. Going to be landing at the third as well. My goodness, so it looks like the natural is going to go down. Main is under attack. There is a couple of infestors out. Decent bungles going down, but it's not going to be enough. There is the GG, and let's take a look at this minimap. Are you kidding me? We have the main army of Tarson coming in here, killing off this natural expansion, and keeping most of Nerchio's army busy. Over here, we have his drop, which dropped here, and then back here, and then around here, and then came back over here for a final drop. My voice is even going hoarse, but I don't care. This is such cool play by Tarson. I wish I could do this, actually, when I play Terran. But going to be dropping over here, sniping a lot of the tech, and then dropping over here as well, killing off that Queen, and just doing additional damage. You can see all these drones are dead right here. So, I mean, Tarson everywhere at once, and just super aggressive. Oh, and the hallmark of a good player, attacking 3 places at once, and at the same time, took his third. So that's how it's done, folks. Nicely done by Tarson. Very well played game. This was played for the ZCup, I believe, and a well-deserved win for Tarson. Congratulations. Okay, guys, let me know in the comments about my subscriber Saturday, and also if I should get Twitter or not. Thank you for watching, as always. Tell all your friends about me, and please tune in to watch me cast FXO this Saturday. Should be pretty cool. Again, it's going to be 9 p.m. Pacific time, or 9 a.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Central European time. Yeah, that's right. All right, guys. As always, this is Squiggle signing out. I'll see you guys tomorrow.